Do you struggle with extreme modesty, constantly downplaying your desires? Deep down, do you want more but hide your insecurities behind a facade of contentment, fearing you can't achieve your true goals? If that's your case, we need to talk. Here are the things that went through my mind. I acted like I did not want a better job or more responsibilities because I was terrified of failing. I acted like I wasn't interested in a particular guy when in fact I was just afraid of being rejected. I purposely sabotaged myself by not going all in and pretending I didn't care. I feared I would be judged or ridiculed if I tried too hard and failed. I demonized money and pretended I didn't care about wealth or a lavish lifestyle. I convinced myself that a simple existence was sufficient because I did not want to be seen as shallow. In reality, I was just too afraid of not going after what I wanted. I was afraid of not being smart enough or good enough to make a lot of money in the first place. My life felt directionless because it lacked a serious component, and that was ambition. Of course, I did not know that at the time. All I knew was that I was conditioned to believe ambition was bad. I did not like the word at all. Ambition seemed selfish and competitive. I saw it as aggressive and violating cultural norms that value humility. The irony is that ambitious people make everyone around them uncomfortable by highlighting other people's fear of failure. I would have continued that uninspiring path if not for starting my personal development journey in January 2018 and the one and only Rohn. I was searching for sales-related videos on YouTube when one of his videos popped up. There was something in the tone of his voice that felt so warm and firm. Upon digging further, I realized he was a huge personal development and responsibility kind of person. I was hooked up. He created a huge paradigm shift in me, and when I read his definition of ambition to you, you will understand why. I own all of the Audible available of this man, and The Power of Ambition is my favorite. I highly recommend you purchase it. So let's hear what he has to say. Ambition can be a powerful force for good in our lives, but only if it is legitimate. Sometimes misinterpreted or often misunderstood ambition, true ambition, is not a selfish quality. It is not another word for ruthless. It is not something to be shunned or subdued. Legitimate ambition is an honorable trait. At its very best, our ambition serves us and other people. In fact, pursuing your ambition is one of the most selfless things you can do. In The Power of Ambition, Unleashing the Conquering Drive Within You, renowned speaker and author Rohn reevaluates the role of ambition in all aspects of our lives, exploring the facts, debunking the fiction, and revealing the 6 life-changing steps anyone can take to build their legitimate ambition. Let Rohn be your guide as you learn how to use your ambition not only to change what is going on around you, but what is going on within you. Along the way, you will also learn how to develop the 3 cornerstones of an ambitious life, why enlightened self-interest leads to wealth, and why self-preservation leads only to poverty. Why life reserves its treasures for those who deserve them, not for those who need them. The 7 components of resilience and how they can work for you, how creativity and courage can keep you actively working towards your goal, the secrets of successful networking and other ways to make your relationship work for you, and last but not least, the 5 aspects of patience in action, otherwise known as persistence. I highly recommend you get this on Audible if you can. If you're not where you want to be in life, maybe it is time for you to have a one-on-one conversation with yourself. This could be an ambition problem, honestly. You could be hiding behind a misleading, extreme, modest wall of subpar contentment. If so, here's your permission to transcend it. True ambition, and please remember that, is a disciplined, eager desire for achievement. It is a state of mind, a way of life. With the power of true ambition, you can take charge of your personal happiness. You can chart your own course of action and let your legitimate ambition create whatever you desire and take you wherever you want. So please remember that and embrace that. I didn't think much about the 9 to 5 routine when I graduated college and entered the workforce. I was one of those people who assumed that having a traditional 9 to 5 job was just a standard part of life in the Western world. It was simply a way to make ends meet. Because of this mindset, you guessed it, I never really explored ways to enjoy my job or strive for excellence in my role. I approach work with a sense of obligation rather than passion, viewing it as a requirement instead of an opportunity. I can recall a specific moment that completely changed my mindset about work, and I call it phase one. The company I was with at the time brought in a new department head. And as an account manager, I quickly realized he was there to elevate our performance and, by transforming us into effective salespeople. His bulldozer approach was unsettling, pushing us beyond our comfort zone, me included. He was direct, he was demanding with a strict set of metrics for us to meet. And slacking off wasn't an option with someone like him around, so you either stepped up to the challenge or you quit. At the time, I struggled a lot with asserting myself and being confident and ambitious. I believed these traits were inherent and unchangeable. What I appreciated about this new guy was his commitment to seeing us transform, but more importantly, his support in helping us during that transformation. So he brought in trainers, created challenges with rewards, and was always available for assistance and brainstorming. My defining moment was during one of those sales training when we discussed communication style. We learned about 4 main types: the parrot, the eagle, the owl, and the dove. I discovered I was an owl, but deep down I wanted to be an eagle. So I raised my hand and I was like, what if I am one but want to be the other? And he said, if you study what you want to become and are deliberate about it, nothing is impossible. And that for me was permission to be bold and ambitious at work. Previously, my fear of failure had held me back from even trying to excel at my job. But now I could tell myself, let's try, let's be an eagle, let's just do it at work. Come in and be different, and see how that feels. Of course, it was challenging because you have to do more than the minimum required. But the more I tried, the less scary it became and the results started to show. Embracing this alter ego allowed me to go all in without excuses. I was no longer the shy, insecure 𝗧𝗧, who didn't care about her career. I became an eagle. And that translated to don't just manage your client, upsell them. Don't just wait until they tell you what they want. Anticipate it. Don't just have transactional relationships. Talk to them about, their business and see how you can be of assistance. Don't just manage your existing businesses. Ask for referrals and look for new customers. So that's how I developed my more consultative approach to sales. And then phase 2 happened around the same time, and it's my favorite part. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear, they say. I'm not sure how I stumbled upon her, but Myleik Teele completely revamped my mindset about personal branding at work. When I discovered her in 2018, she was the owner of 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗲, a highly successful subscription company offering hair care products. And she had built her business from the ground up, working at various companies before creating her own. Then she started the My Taught You podcast to share life, work, and career advice with young women. Another incredibly helpful resource was the Sakita Method podcast by Sakita Holley, an award-winning publicist and entrepreneur I discovered through Myleik. Anyway, I will forever and ever be grateful to these 2 ladies because they woke me up and changed my relationship with work. They are the reason I started referring to myself as 𝗧𝗧 Inc. These 2 ladies taught me 5 main principles, which I hope will also be useful to you. Number 1, you are the CEO of your brand, which consists of your name and your reputation. Protect your brand at all costs. Strive for excellence in what you do. Keep your word. People talk about you when you're not around, so make sure they have great things to say. Number 2, quiet quitting, also known as desk warming, hurts the employer who is paying you, but it also hurts you as well. By being complacent, you aren't developing your skills or improving yourself. If you hate your job, and I'm very sorry if that's the case, quit it. If you don't feel challenged, ask for more responsibilities or find a new job. Don't allow yourself to stagnate and diminish your potential. What if you finally move on to a more competitive role elsewhere? Will you be able to shine after months or, God forbid, years of slacking off and doing the bare minimum? I don't think so. So don't kid yourself. Number 3, take pride in the work you produce. If you are a cleaner, take pride in how good you are at cleaning. If you are a cook, take pride in how tasty your food is. If you are an office worker, take pride in your organization, reliability, and competence. No matter what you do it well and with pride. Number 4, always prepare for what's next. Luck is when opportunity meets preparation. You never know when your next opportunity will appear, but you can always control how you prepare yourself so that you can seize the opportunity. So this means constantly improving your skill, expanding your knowledge, staying adaptable, and being kind to people. Number 5, track your achievements. It will come in handy during negotiation or reviews. So that's how I transformed from I don't care Layla to badass at work Layla. The potential was always there. I just couldn't see it for myself. I didn't believe I could be successful. It took someone to push me, my own realization of what I truly wanted, and virtual mentors to guide me. The following year, I seized an opportunity to take on more responsibilities at work, which led to a better role and a significant increase in my income. So being ambitious is not about being greedy. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone and to see what you can accomplish. Stop giving yourself excuses as to why things are not the way they are. Be ambitious, dare a little, and see what you can get out of it. Have you ever asked yourself the question, am I ambitious when it comes to my love life? And by ambitious, I mean setting high standards, being proactive, and not settling for less than what you truly deserve or desire. And a quick caveat, ambitious is not to be confused with delusional, please, okay? Thank you. The best way to answer this question is to review the beginning of all your relationships. Did you fall into the situation based on circumstances and tell yourself, well, let's see where this goes? Did you overlook certain red flags? Did you compromise on some of your values? Was the person even your type? Were you proud of the relationship? Were you emotionally fulfilled? That's basically my way of asking you, did you settle? In my experience, settling can manifest in 2 different ways. So let's discuss the most common way first. When you lack self-esteem, self-love, and self-confidence, and that could lead you to settle for the first person offering you crumbs. You don't believe you deserve much. You are just happy someone is paying attention to you and wants to be with you, and that bullshit radar of yours just goes defect. You end up being played, or worse, broken heart. But because we're here to talk about ambition, I want to focus more on the second way settling can manifest in your love life. It is the type of settling that happens when you are scared of being hurt or rejected, so you don't go for who or what you truly want. Exhibit 1. You settle for guys you are not truly into, but their persistence and relentless eventually wins you over. They shower you affectionately and make you feel secure, even though your feelings for them aren't as strong. They love you more than you love them, and their stability and predictability give you a sense of safety and reassuring that you or that they won't hurt you, or so you think. Exhibit 2, you settle for people who are physically or emotionally unavailable because it gives you a false sense of control over your emotions, your intimacy, independence, space, and communication. This way, you maintain the facade of commitment while preserving a comfortable detachment. Exhibit number 3, you settle for placeholders, people who are good enough for now, but whom you know deep down aren't the ones you want to spend the rest of your life with. You waste your time, you waste their time, hoping a more suitable partner will appear out of thin air. If you recognize yourself in any of these scenarios, I certainly do. Those were my 20s and my early 30s in a nutshell. May I suggest being more ambitious and proactive in your love life? Fear is never the best driver, and you won't lead At least it won't lead you to the best outcomes. Unlike the insecure girl who settles out of fear because she genuinely does not know any better, navigate your dating life with purpose and ambition. Of course, a peasant can claim the queen title because she feels like it. So work on yourself first. Stop playing it too safe. Go for what you want. And that absolutely does not mean you should pursue the men you want. Women do not pursue, okay? They attract. And to attract, you need to be visible and you need to be appealing. Choosing from the guys who approach you versus actively seeking what you desire involves a significant mindset shift, okay? Instead of settling for those who come your way, it's about placing yourself in environments where you can meet the type of men you truly want to attract. So this approach requires confidence and a belief that the men you are interested in would also be interested in you. It's about aligning yourself with the qualities and energy that the ideal partner you're seeking is also looking for. It's about ensuring you are present in the right places. It's about embodying the traits that would naturally draw your ideal partner to you. And doing so means you are not just waiting passively, but taking a proactive step to create, the relationship that you want. So sprinkle some ambition on your dating life, please. Don't get too attached to your current identity. It is okay to change or reshape yourself to match who you are becoming. Nothing gets lost. Everything transforms into a new part of your evolving self. Embrace the journey of discovering and reinventing who you are. It's fun, I promise you. I know that when it comes to personal development on this channel, I love to highlight the before and after. It's my way of showing how powerful personal development and inner work can shape someone's mindset and future. However, this is in no way an avenue for me to denigrate the person I used to be. The former self is the foundation upon which you've built the person you are today, and the person you are today is laying the groundwork for who you will be tomorrow. So it's like a never-ending cycle of progression. Being ambitious isn't bad. It is necessary for growth. You will stagnate without the ambition of wanting more, being more, and doing more. Improving yourself and growing is a lifelong journey. Make it exciting to partake in. We're almost halfway through 2024. So, will you be more ambitious? Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And yeah. Take very good care of yourselves, and you will see me in the next video. Bye!